Y'all know where I'm traveling at. I'm traveling around doing these pickups. That's all the traveling that I am doing right now.
Turn right onto Roosevelt Boulevard.
How you guys doing this morning? It is Friday. Truly blessed to see another day. In the process of completing my first drop, well, making my first pickup, so then I can make a drop. Make sure that y'all smash that like button, share or subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. As always, what up? Good morning. Who we got in the chat? Thanks for the like. Thanks for the love. Who we got in the chat? Pen name. What's going on as always, brother? Good morning to you, sir. Couldn't get on here last night, man. I got a little, stayed with the family last night. Of course, we getting everybody ready for school, so I stayed on this side last night. Should make my life a whole lot easier by staying on this side, because you know I make my deliveries on this side, so it all works out. I just don't live there 24/7. I go from east to west, back and forth, you know. But you know, it's for the best. There's no point in being somewhere full time. They say that marriages are tough, so if you get married, it's funny. I want to get married. My grandmother tells me if you get married, it's going to get worse. That's what she tells me. How about that, man? If you get married, it gets worse. Anybody on here know about marriage or full commitment for decades? Or anybody on here been married for decades? Marriage is a scam, pen name? You say it's a scam. Yeah. Your grandma knows best. Yes, sir. Grandma knows best, bro. God bless her heart, right? Grandma knows best. How about that? Bless the grandma. Bless grandma. They showed me some love this morning. I got an early hit. As soon as I cut it on, I got an early hit. They're doing a commission right now, so maybe it's a good thing. It's Friday, though. Sometimes Fridays are tricky. You just never know what Fridays. You never know, man. Y'all hold tight for 1 second while I run in here real quick. They're not ready yet, so they don't have it ready. Sit here for a couple of minutes. Waiting on them to get this order together. Right now, I'm currently at the 5-minute mark. I'll go back in there when I'm at the 9-minute mark. That'll keep me on track. Well, that'll keep me on track, man. Got a nice crowd in here. How are you guys doing this morning? Where you guys from? Well, everybody done skipped. They popping in and they popping out. How about that? Coming in and coming out. I'm skipping the gym this morning. I'm gonna skip out on the gym. Taking my I gotta take my stepdaughter somewhere this morning. I'm gonna take a break and take her where she gotta go. So I decided to start an hour early today. Cause usually lately I've been starting at 8:30, 8:45. Started a little early. My project I was working on is complete, so I didn't have to stay up all night last night. I wasn't up night working on a project. It's finally complete, so now I'm ready to get I gotta build a website. That's all you need, they say. 30 minutes jogging, push-ups, pull-ups, horse squats. Yup, that's a good routine right there. You can do that like 3 times a week. Well, I'll say 4 times a week. I'm gonna run steps tomorrow though. I try to do stairs twice a week. I do probably what, 25, 30 steps. Takes about 20 minutes to do it. I try to do them non-stop. We got Linda Daniels, 9670. She says 43 years, not a bad scam. Oh wow. Shout out to Linda Daniels. That's what's up. Yeah, I asked my kid's mother to marry me. She don't want to get married. She's not quite ready, or I did propose to her, but she gave it back. So I can't force nobody to do something they don't want to do. I was willing to do it, but hey, we're just co-parenting and making this thing work, but the best we can. We got somewhat of a relationship, so see where it goes, man. Pin name says prison workout. Pin name says prison workout. How about that? Yeah. Prison workout. We at the 9-minute mark yet? I'm almost at the 9-minute. I'm always talking to the 10-minute mark and then walk in there and see if this order is ready. Let me give him 1 more minute. Yup, as long as the kids are good, that's all you need. Yeah, I mean, hey, what can I say, man? What can I say? Hell, if I'm not married, it's easier for me to leave the country. When I get some money or get me a place out of the country in Colombia somewhere or Philippines, I can just get on a plane and just get the heck out of Dodge, whenever I feel or whenever I see fit. I don't worry about being tied down here, It's actually a good thing. Maybe it's a good thing. Maybe I don't want to say it's a good thing, but it's a blessing in disguise. Maybe it's not meant for me to do that right now, It's not meant. All right, we're at the 10-minute mark. I'll be back in a second, y'all. Give me 1 minute. Yeah, Frank A. Gotta do this pickup. Oh man, I'm back, y'all. I am back. I'm back. Took went in there in 5 minutes. It took 5 minutes for them to come help me, come to the window to attend. Just, but it is what it is, man. Yep. It is what it is. Yes, sir. Who we got in the building, y'all? Smash the like button when y'all come in. Share, subscribe. Who we got coming in? People coming. What's your name? Where you from? What's up? What's up? What's your name? Where you from? People in here, make sure y'all smash that like button. Greatly appreciate it when y'all come in. Smash the likes, y'all. Smash them likes. Let's get them likes. Help your boy out, man. I got some momentum going here. I'm gonna be at 400 real soon. Getting real close. Getting there. Help your brother. YouTube is changing the rules. Counting down to the end of the year. YouTube is changing the rules. I'm trying to Get in way before they change the rules. I'll put up a fight before the rules change. We'll see. I'm putting up a fight. I'm here, front and center. Something came across my email. I was trying to delete it. Couldn't delete it, man. Yeah. First delivery. It's almost here. Almost in the books. First delivery. Yep. We got in here, man. I guess I might come back in here and do me an afternoon stream. I'm thinking about it. Yesterday I had like, I think I was like 400 views yesterday on my afternoon stream. Broke my own record. I might have to come back in here at 3 o'clock and see what's going on around 2, 3 o'clock. I was like, wow, that was quick. Didn't know whether it was a fluke or what. We shall see though. I'm about to build a Google intelligence system. It's a Google Sheets, calendar, and Gmail and your YouTube channel. You can connect them all together, and it's a system you can create where it gives you all your views, your analytics, your comments, your duration of your views, your, you know, the times that you come on, what times you should come on, when you get the countries. It gives you everything. You don't have to look at it anymore. You say aim for our stream, spin name. No need to talk, just make deliveries. Yeah, it sounds like easy money, man. You're right about that, man. Just stream for an hour, right? Aim for the hour stream, and it'll pick up, right? It'll gain some traction. Easy going, easy does it, right? Yeah, easy does it. Yeah, I might stick on here for an hour, man. I do an hour sometimes, very rarely, but I do an hour. I try to aim for a half hour myself, but I'm thinking I probably should start doing an hour, man. That sounds smart. Yeah, that sounds smart, man. missed the offer just now. Didn't even hear it. How'd I miss it though? That's crazy. What the hell? You gotta be freaking kidding me, man. Just missed the offer. Didn't even hear it, man. I don't know why my phone not going off. That freaking sucks. I usually don't miss deliveries. Not too hot outside yet. It's not too hot yet. This is a good thing. My phone running. Man, oh man, oh man. Took a while, but finally come up with the right song. Talking about that automation, I got my sights on. Like it best morning shift, they keep the lights on. Ride, share, drive, and lift, they keep the lights on. Flashback, prison cell, read about Icon. Dawn Diva, while in hell, read about Icon. Coming home nowadays, studying Python. Laser focus every day, sometime all night long. Turning down kid's mama her clothes off. Her pedicure lay beside me, her toes off. No bench watching with a series of Ozark. Ruth, Marty, Wendy are few with a co-star. Now I'm just waiting around, man, waiting around. So slow motion for the second one. That first one was it. Ain't had a hit since. Slow motion. I think I'm gonna go inside Target though. My son needs a pair of pants. Oh, I know what I gotta do. I gotta go to the bank machine. This is perfect. Gotta go to the bank. This is perfect. They don't wanna give me nothing? I'll take my butt to the bank. I have to make a deposit. That's for sure. Yes, indeed. I have to go to the bank. I know where I can go. I need to go to the mechanic shop. I'll probably get something over there. At the mechanic shop. It's Friday, they should be busy. Start riding through there. ATM is currently, well, I can't do this ATM here. It's not gonna work. So they ain't taking cash right now. Dang. Man, that sucks. Somebody just pulled up at the machine, at the other machine. I gotta wait in line. All right. much I got. Check and see what I don't know how much I got. Damn, that's all I got? Damn. That's it? Thought I had more than that. Oh shit. Alright, well. Yep, I gotta get away from here, man. Ain't nothing popping over here. I gotta get away from here. This ain't gonna work. Ain't nothing going on over here. It is slow motion over this joint. This over here is slow as molasses, that's for sure. Well, what the world? Huh? Well, I know what happened. That's crazy. Gotta make up some ground. We gotta make up some ground, man. We gotta. Finally gave me something. Had a hit. Had a hit. Here we go. Dunkin' Donuts. Well, starting no wonder. I went to the bank. Worked out. I had time to go to the bank, and once I finished with the bank,
Drive west.
the alert
Then
went
turn
off.
left onto Windless Drive.
Yep. That worked out. That was pretty cool. Can't complain.
In 500 feet, turn right onto Martin Boulevard. Turn right onto Martin Boulevard, Maryland 700. In a quarter mile, turn right onto Beacon Road. Turn right onto Beacon Road, then turn right. Turn right. Then 121 Beacon Road, Middle River, Maryland 21220. USA will be on the right.
Somebody on my ass. Somebody is on my rear. I don't like head end park. I like the back end, man. I was taught over 20 years ago. I had an OG tell me, say, man, you never go head in, you go back in. You got a buddy who's a millionaire and still shops at Goodwill for clothes. Oh yeah. He said he shops at a millionaire and he shops at Goodwill. Wow, that's crazy. Yeah, you gotta stay even kill, man. You gotta stay humble, man. No matter your success, you gotta stay even kill, you know? You gotta blend in with the people. You gotta just you gotta be cool, man. You gotta be humble, man. You can't be too high and too low, right? You gotta just be grateful for what you have, but not get too you can't go with the mindset that you're better than people and because you got this, that, and the third. No, that's not the answer, man. You know. The only way I feel like you should be shopping for expensive things, if you got your own clothing line and you're selling your own clothing line, then I guess that makes sense. But if it's not your own clothing line, then why are you shopping at these other places for? For what? What, to help them get wealthier? I mean, come on. What are we doing? You know what I mean? What are we doing, man? Straight up. I have a family member that has his mother has 2.5 M's in her retirement. She worked for she had a great job, man, and you would never notice she has that kind of money in her retirement. She doesn't flaunt it. She don't have no fancy car. She could buy any kind of car she wants for the most part. Especially she could buy any Mercedes or any Beamer she wants. I mean, hell, she could even buy a Ferrari if she wanted it. But you would never know, man. She doesn't wear anything. She takes trips. She does travel. She travels a lot, but you would never know, man. She worked her job and she worked her butt off and she retired. She's still working. I think she still works. She still well, she does, but it's like I feel like what she does, she's stooping down. So, but that's on her, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, get a used one, man. Yeah, she has 2.5 M's, man. It's 2.5 in the retirement. You would never know, man. My family member told me, and I was like, wow, she has that. I was like, okay, well, that's pretty good. I mean, but I still talk to her today. I talk to her normal. I don't treat her any differently. I never asked her for anything. Well, I mean, I'm not supposed to know what she has anyway, so I wouldn't ask. But yeah, she's sitting pretty good. I mean, but she's even keel. She's humble. She's just a normal person that has a couple of M's and that I think she lives off that. She lives off her interest. I think she gets like interest every month off her money. I think she gets like what, $8,000 a month or something off the money. But I had to tell myself, man, I gotta step my game up, man. I gotta be persistent and consistent with whatever I'm doing, and stop being like, you know, I do be consistent, but I feel like I need to like really push, like really impose my will. I don't feel like I impose my will enough for certain things. Granted, I do work hard. I'm committed. I'm consistent like no other. But I feel like my scheduling has to really be on point. Like you just told me to start streaming for an hour. When you stream for an hour, you do get those views. You stream for an hour, you do get more time. You get more watch time versus just doing 10 minutes, 15 minutes. You really got to do the long streams, because it starts to accumulate better, because you're giving yourself more availability. I think Philly Dom, he said it best. When I first met him last year in Alaska, he told me, he's like, man, when he started, he used to streaming like 3 times a day when he first started. So it makes sense. I mean, 3 times a day. He said he was streaming 3 times a day for like an hour. Minimum. That's what he was doing. He said it was an hour minimum. Like, he said the lowest he might have did was maybe 45 minutes, but he said never no 10, 15-minute streams. So he said he didn't do that. I was like, daggone. He said, man, if you want to do this, man, get on there for an hour, man. Of course, I wasn't following his footsteps in that, but he did say that the hour is like a magic number, and he said he's doing that stuff every day, right? So every day, can't do it no once a week, twice a week. He said that ain't gonna do it. It makes sense though. They got an app just came out. I was on a meeting the other day. They got an app where you can fold your clothes, clean your car, clean your house, do landscaping. There's a couple other jobs you can do, like tasks you can do, and you get paid. You gotta wear like you wear a headset, and you put your headset on your head, and you cut the recorder on your phone, and it records you while you're working, while you're folding clothes, while you're cutting grass, while you're doing your laundry, while house chores. It records you, and they pay you like $10 an hour. But the minimum you got to do, you got to actually keep the phone on for a whole hour. It's something you got to do. So it makes sense. You get $10. So whenever you want to wash your clothes or clean your house, you cut that on. Or if you got a house cleaning, if you got a cleaning business, you can clean up, because you can cut your phone on the whole time and record yourself clean. So you can get double pay. You get paid. Say you got to do a minimum of 5 hours a week doing this. 5 hours. So you got to think, if I go out there and wash my car once a week, it takes me an hour to do it. I can get up in the morning and try to do it first thing. I can get quick $10. So that's actually pretty cool. But you gotta, like you said, you gotta be committed. You gotta be consistent. Because if you're not, man, you'll end up. Gotta be consistent. Yeah, man, we have these devices in our hands, man, and they're money, man, but you got to use them. You got to use them, and you got to really be committed. If you be committed and you use them, it works out, Like, I wanted to go live last night. I got sidetracked and didn't do it. I got sidetracked and didn't go live last night. My plan was to go live and do a nightcap. I just didn't do it. It happens. Hell, I get days of the week.
Then
sometimes
turn
in a
left onto
week,
Beacon Road.
I don't go live for a couple days. I'm like, damn, I haven't been live in 5 days. What the heck am I doing? Like, I got a channel, I'm trying to grow, and I'm BSing, right? So it's like, man, it's one of those things like, dag on. Like you say, Pen Name, even if you get on here, just cut it on. Don't even talk, man. Just show the footage and keep it moving. You got days you don't really feel like talking, don't talk, right? Just cut it on and let it run, right? Because it's gonna accumulate, it's gonna add up.
Maryland 700.
People want to be, one thing I notice about people, man, people want to be entertained. Hell, I get on YouTube every day, man. I be scrolling through, man, to see who's live, see what they saying. I might listen to them for a couple of minutes and then cut out certain people. You know, I do that. I don't stay on for no 15, 20 minutes with nobody when they live. I might listen to it for like 5, 10, maybe 5 minutes tops, and I get off. I mean, so, but if you got different, but you got to think, I'm not the only person doing that. It's not just me. So I be finding myself scrolling through YouTube, getting on, watching somebody else's video, or going on somebody else's live. I'm like, why am I doing this? I need to get my own live going. I gotta talk my own talk, say my own, you know, do my own thing. You know what I mean? So that's why I'll be like, sometimes I'll be like, you know, I ain't getting on nobody's YouTube. I ain't getting on nobody. Let me get on my own channel and go live. Like on my music channel, I'm about to start doing poetry nights. I'm gonna get on my music channel and I'm gonna start reading poetry on the music channel. Instead of like rhyming, instead of just rhyming, I'm gonna slow it down and actually speak the poetry, say the poetry. You know what I'm saying? Like, and that way when I do my my SEO and my algorithm and my rankings, I can the transcript and the whisper can catch my words and what I'm saying, and it can create hashtags based on what I'm saying in the lyrics. And it won't. It's not just music; it's poetry. So I can try to get a poetry audience instead of just rap. Get a poetry writing, riddles, you know, that type of audience. You know, because it's bigger than just rapping. You know what I'm saying? It's writing. It's art. It's expressing yourself, right? Pen Name says, you say a lot of people are at work and have to live in the back. You're right, man. When you working 9 to 5, man, you don't have time to do this kind of stuff. So I feel like my kid's mom, she gets on me all the time. She says she don't like why I keep DoorDash, and I want to DoorDash. I'm content with DoorDash. And I'm like, I've been trying to get jobs. Like nobody answered me. I ain't get a call. I didn't get that call back yet. I mean, it's tough getting jobs, man. So you're right. If I'm out here, I might as well make the best of it. There's no point in me being out here not going live. There's no point in me being out here not doing that what I was telling you about when you record. I can go wash my car. I can go do my laundry and get paid to do my laundry, fold clothes, the whole 9. You know what I'm saying? The whole 9 yards. So why not get paid to do that and make best of my time and just do subcontracting work and go live, and that's it. And then when it grows, and then eventually you won't even have to go work for nobody. You'll be on your own. You can do your own thing. You'll make enough money, you know. So that's the ultimate goal, but it's work to get to that point. It's work and it's time and it's effort to get to that point, right? You know, yeah. People live in the background, man. You say people live in the background. Yeah, that's true, man. People living in the background.
Turn left onto Ivy Hall. Then, in 300 feet, bear right.
Like me, I'm approaching the hour mark, so I'm about to get off in a minute. I gotta do some stock stuff. I gotta do some stock research. I'm gonna make some phone calls. So yeah, I'm gonna try to commit to the
Drive east on Windlass Drive.
that hour idea is a great idea though. I've been wanting to do the hour for a minute. I'll be saying I'm gonna do it, and then I'll be BSing.
Drive west on Windlass Drive. Then turn right onto Ivy Hall.
Do it for a couple of days, or do it once and then stop, and then go back to doing 15, 20-minute streams, and then be wondering like that. I notice if I do a half hour to an hour, my views are like 100 and something. So it's like that's like a magic number to do an hour. And then But when I'm under like 20 minutes, 15 minutes, my views are lower.
Then turn right.
So I know if I start getting views, if I start getting 100 or maybe like 200 views a day,
To Ivy Hall.
it'll start to grow better.
In 300 feet, Bear Road.
It'll because I'm getting more watch time, more people coming in. So I do know, like, when people coming in and out, that gets you in the algorithm. That gets you kind of like you're being seen, people popping in, popping out, and that all counts as watch time. You know, it might not be much.
Right to stay on Ivy Hall.
It might not stay long, but it adds up, right? It adds up over time, and it's one of those things, man. But you gotta, like you say, man, you gotta be committed.
To stay on Ivy Hall.
Like Philly Dom told me, you gotta be committed for like
You will arrive at 1300 West
2-3 times a day. He say do 2 a day for an hour, right? So he say his motto was when you first starting, doing 1 is not good enough. 1 hour is not good enough to Philly Dom. He told me, he said, man, I used to try to do 1 hour. He said, that ain't good enough, man. He said, you gotta do 2-3 hours a day. So it makes sense though. You said on the title, right? Baltimore streets. 2022. Yeah, man. Yeah, I feel you, bro. Yeah, I feel you. I'm trying to get the heck out of Baltimore, man. I'm trying to go down. I'm gonna start going down. I might go to Crofton, Maryland, or either Glen Burnie, maybe this weekend after I finish doing deliveries, and I might just do a live down there and push that area. You know what I'm saying? But I'm gonna check it out of here. Pen name. It's been an hour, man. I got a couple of calls I gotta make. 9:30 is coming. The bell's gonna ring soon. I gotta talk to Siri. I gotta schedule some stuff. See y'all later, everybody. I might come back in here 2 or 3 o'clock though. I'll holler at y'all, man.